2008, 12 Texas State students set out to blog the South by Southwest Interactive Festival. This year's event, presented in conjunction with the Music and Film Festivals, featured the best and brightest in interactive media.
I want to think that I have an interesting enough life to vlog and make money from it.
So it's the first full day of South by Southwest. We have Mark and Cooper that are all ready to go to panels and do some blogging. What are you guys interested in seeing today?
The Left vlog, there's digital film production for the web or something like that. That's the one I'm going to go to first.
Okay.
You're not going to go to the quit your day job and
we're going to learn how to quit our day job and vlog first.
I'm excited about, I think on Monday, Bug Labs, the CEO of Bug Labs is going to be here. It's like a really cool kind of computer-based computer and it has all these modifications you can connect to it. Digital camera, GPS, LCD touchscreen. Pretty excited about that one.
Hi, Teresa Ford. I'm actually here because I am an interactive kind of junkie. My background's in online advertising and research in online advertising, so I get really interested in the design function of it, what they're doing, what's new, how they're tracking it, how they're measuring it, those kinds of things, effectiveness, that sort of thing, and just what's new and cool, what's basically going on in the online world. And I'm excited about seeing Mark Zuckerberg, of course, like everyone, because he's way younger than us and very, very, very successful.
Hey, my name is John Zmickley, and why I'm here because I am extremely interested in how to make websites, effective websites. Hopefully my goal for the end of this year or the end of next year, the latest, is to make my own website. And I want to make it cool and intriguing, engaging, so this is the best place for me to be. Yeah.
Students got to see firsthand a news-making interview with Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg.
Something else like it is used by every single person in the world, right? I don't know if Facebook is going to be that thing, but I think that there is going to be some platform that enables this.
Well, it was very cool to see. Mark seemed very charismatic and just really knowledgeable about a lot of things he was talking about. He's not some, punk 23-year-old kid like myself, maybe, but he was very knowledgeable. He's very, a lot of good ideas about what he plans on doing for the future, which I was very impressed with.
For me, probably the most interesting part, besides the fact that he is super, super smart. I mean, you could have had better answers for a really bad interviewer like that. I mean, really great answers. But when she was talking about him keeping control as a CEO, I think that was really interesting. And he barely touched on advertising. I was hoping she would go more into that because that's obviously where I come from. But I like his core values when it comes to the company because it makes me feel like he's staying in control to make sure things don't get out of hand, to make sure people don't go the wrong way or get too greedy or advertising doesn't totally take over the whole thing. So I really, really enjoyed that part of it. I know this whole deal with Microsoft has a lot of people really freaking out about the way advertising is going to go for the site now, and if it becomes too much, if it's going to annoy, or if they do it really, really well and efficiently, if it's going to do really well for the site. So I was kind of hoping he would talk more about that, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the way his logic thinks, the way he's really holding on to people, not being greedy about the net worth and not really caring that much about the money, even though it's there.
I remember at some point in time I turned over to Teresa. I'm like, you know what he reminds me? He reminds me of a young Bill Gates. And I do feel that way. I think he was very knowledgeable, very intelligent. I think what you're seeing is someone who is very raw. I mean, by raw, I mean raw talent. And 10 years from now, maybe he might be a little bit insulated, I don't know, I don't want to use the word corrupted by money, but I think you can see something you don't get a lot from CEO stuff. He's not, I know he's probably getting training on how to answer, but he's answering questions very frank, and he's got this vision for Facebook. And I'm amazed at how Facebook is going to grow. I don't have a Facebook account, but after today, I'm thinking of opening one too. I don't feel scared, by information. But I think just fascinating overall, especially to the point where they talk about the money. I think the interviewer kept trying to go about the money, and he kept trying to say the money's going to come. I think you can also almost see someone who's embarrassed by talking about money. He's so focused on the product, and I do believe that the money's going to come after that. But it was a fascinating interview overall. He did a much better job answering questions than the interview asked.
And you're trying to figure out how it works.
During the interview with Zuckerberg, interviewer Sarah Lacey from Businessweek was criticized by the audience for her flirtatious and rambling style. The crowd communicated their displeasure throughout the interview via Twitter and blogs, causing the New York Times to deem this the year the audience keynoted.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. Let me give you a short
Go ahead and give us a synopsis.
At the beginning, the reporter comes out, she's like, I think she kind of thought this interview was all about her. Oh, look at me, I get to interview Mark Zuckerberg. Who cares? Everyone is excited to be here. And then she kept asking questions, and Mark Zuckerberg would try to answer questions, she would jump in, and she answered. But I found this about Mark Zuckerberg, like, oh, really? I didn't know about him. He was trying to be gracious. And it got to a point where the crowd was just like, what did she do when she asked the question something about, oh, Mark Zuckerberg said, she just kept on this long statements. Mark Zuckerberg was like, you have to ask questions. And I guess it was a combination of the group frustration after an hour just listening to this girl who's annoying, and the group just cheered and everything. And then she said something else and the group booed her.
Yeah,
that's my version.
The crowd was definitely going to uproar and take her out if she didn't stop talking and let him talk a little bit more. It was horrible.
Some students start out a little overwhelmed by South by Southwest, but soon become fluent with the lingo.
So this is my first South by Southwest as a blogger. I've been to several South by Southwest on the music side of it. So I'm blogging this year for the first time for my new media class at Texas State University with Cindy Royal. And it's been pretty interesting. I normally go up and walk through the interactive showroom that they have upstairs, and there's some pretty intense things up there that normally I leave there crying with my hair on fire because I don't understand what they're doing or what they're talking about in there. And I really still don't this year, but I'm sort of kind of learning slowly, a little bit. Small steps, baby steps, baby steps.
Hi, my name is Philip Hadley, and today I'm at South by Southwest Interactive 2008. Some of the things that I've seen this morning, I saw a panel on feeding your startup company. So it was pretty informative on how to deal with venture capitalist money when you're starting out. Apparently you should wait until you're more developed before you look for that venture capital money. And in the beginning, use bootstrap funding, is what they say.
My name is Michael Trice. I'm a graduate student in Dr. Royal's new media class. And Cindy's new media class. I've just spent the last 3 hours, we're at nonprofit panels talking about how we can use technology to address the issues that nonprofits are facing as far as web design, getting presence out there. There's a lot of competition. It's the same ideas that everyone's fighting with. The bloggers still seem to think of it that it's one person talking to many, but that's really done a lot in motivating individuals in order to be able to fund things from Cambodia to the Peace Corps, and all these different things are being funded pretty well with that model. American Cancer Society and other groups are looking to sort of this user-generated content in order to create a sense of community, which is something I'm a lot more partial to.